It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the Milwaukee Brewers pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 3-0. Also in Dodgers news, relief pitcher Pedro Baez has been recalled to the major leagues from AAA. The Padres launched 3 home runs as they got a road win against Arizona 7-4. The Giants combined to give up just 5 hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 2-1. They now have 5 straight wins. Ozzie Albies had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping lead the Braves to a win over the Mets 11-1. The Marlins defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 3-2. The Pirates put together 10 total hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 9-7. The Cubs hit 3 long balls as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-4. The St. Louis Cardinals totaled 11 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 8-3. Jordan Montgomery got his 3rd win this season as the Yankees got the win over the White Sox 6-0. The Tampa Bay Rays grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 5-3. The Orioles had 12 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 4-0. The Royals totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 7-4. The Twins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 9-3. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Astros held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 3-0. The Oakland Athletics got 12 hits in this one as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 5-3. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
A fine Sunday here in the City of Angels, Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Clayton Kershaw is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Standing in, Lorenzo Cain, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder has a beat on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's just 1 for 6. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the move is Pollock. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 3rd.
Stepping in, right Christian Yelich. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Yelich at second with 2 down. Still 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. Another one sent foul. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Brewers strand 1. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Brandon Woodruff will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
So striding forward now, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Saladino on the grass, and he is going to get him at first base, and my goodness, that was a highlight reel effort. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dodgers have elected to challenge.
So here's one last
play.
look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge review, and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
First base.
Into the box, Corey Seager. Very high, 2-1. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Coming to the plate now, number 45. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Perez scoops it up. Throw on to Austin, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. We are still scoreless. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he's 5 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Batting fifth.
And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He could play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Braun. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Count is 1-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Stepping in now, Tyler Austin. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
In now, Tyler Saladino. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Kane going back. Gone!
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Into the box now, David Freese. 2-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Ryan Braun, one of the best players in our sport since he came out of the University of Miami. Can play outfield, great arm, covers a lot of ground, and hits right in the middle of the order with light tower power.
Here's Jock Peterson now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. One out, nobody on. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is Kane, and it's gone as they add still another.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Standing in now, Russell Martin. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting eighth.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Braun coming on. He gets there to make the play, and that ends. Digging in, Brandon Woodruff. 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Pollock patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The center
and with 1 gone in the inning, let's give you a look at the current standings in the National League West entering play as you see where the Dodgers find themselves in the division race. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Peterson at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, second baseman.
Settling in now, Hernan Perez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A high fastball is in there.
I got the count 1 and 2.
2 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Next up for Los Angeles, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
2 balls and a strike now. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 5.
Into the box,
Shortstop,
Corey Seager. He's
Corey
0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, number 45.
Striding in once again, number 45. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Kane going back. Still going back. Gone! And good for him. Number 45 has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Into the box, Max Muncy. And he fouls this one off. Still only one out in the inning. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
So digging in now, David Freese. He flew out in his last at-bat. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Muncy, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Grounded to short, reined in. There's one. Over to Austin, the double play, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in Southern California. It's now 4-0 LA. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Yelich enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
In now, Mike Moustakas. Popped him up. Freeze shading to his right. 2 down.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Yasmani Grandal looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Our research team found that to this point in the game, they've only missed the ball on less than 5% of their swings. Major League average is closer to 25%. So to put it simply, their hand-eye coordination at the plate is second to none right now.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in, Jock Peterson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Batty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The 1-1 home. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's the first out.
The catcher, number 55.
Russell Martin now.
Russell Martin.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting.
In now,
baseman,
Kike Hernandez.
Kike.
0-1 after he took a look at strike
Hernandez.
3 in his first plate appearance.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at-bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing.
Joe.
It's ball 2.
Jobu.
Right side hit hard, and that is through into right
Joe
field
Mona.
for a single.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all
next
game
to
long.
Hello.
It seems like it's just
The
been
pitcher.
hard hit after hard hit.
Like
As we
that.
take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hernandez is off of first with 2 away. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but
Now
how about
batting,
the amount of
the first
strikeouts?
baseman,
What's even more
Tyler
impressive, no
Austin.
walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Tyler Austin. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now. 2 away. And here's Tyler Saladino. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Hit on the ground to third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 4-0. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. Here now the 2-2. Drilled to first. Austin is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 5.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Perez is right there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Next for the Dodgers, number 45. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Number 18 will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 18.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Fouled off. Again, another foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 14.
Coming to the plate now, Hernan Perez. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail here 4-0. Drew Pomeranz enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Pitching for Milwaukee, number 15.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Max Muncy. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, David.
Here's David Freese to stand in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. Jock Peterson will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Stepping in,
catcher,
Russell
number
Martin,
55.
runner in scoring position with two gone.
Russell
4 runs, 8
Martin.
hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Runner goes for third. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
The batter number
So much of this
14.
game is
Second
situational
baseman.
hitting, guys. Nice
DJ.
job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your
Hernandez.
teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw on to Austin takes care of him, and the inning is over. Dodgers get one on the Martin double. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th, and the lead is now 5-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point.
Your
Joe
attention,
Kelly
please.
is on to pitch from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
now to
for the
start inning
Dodgers.
number 7.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
In is Christian Yelich, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Count still at 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but
Now
some guys
batting,
have a lot of
third
success
baseman.
with it. Some
Mike
say it has more bite than the
Moustakas.
traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping
Yasmani
into the box, Yasmani
Grandal.
Grandal. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's
Ladies
gone
and
down
gentlemen,
on strikes
it's
in this
time
one.
for the
Gone in order of the Brewers.
traditional 7th
They
inning
can't chip into that
stretch.
5-0 deficit. Justin
attention,
Turner
please.
is up off the bench
Pinch
as
hitting
he'll
for
be
the
asked to
Dodgers.
get something started in the
Number
home
10.
half of the 7th.
Justin Turner.
One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Grounder down the line at third. And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter.
center
He's going to have to
fielder,
put that
number
into
11.
memory bank because that guy made a
AJ.
nice 2-strike approach right there.
Paula.
Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
In now, A.J. Pollock. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The batter, number 5.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one
Corey
at all. It was over his head before he knew it.
Seager.
Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's Corey Seager. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
The batter, number 45.
Digging in once again, number 45. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Perez from shallow right. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Pomerantz sets. Here's the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field. Kane will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. 8th inning coming up. Dodgers out in front, 6-0. Kenta Maeda has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Dodgers, number 18,
now to the plate, Ryan Braun. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it, the right fielder. One down.
Now
here's Tyler Austin now.
Baseman.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Maeda is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
The batter, number 13.
At the plate, Tyler Saladino. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Brewers nothing. Now at the plate, David Freese. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The left fielder, number
into
31.
the box now, Jock Peterson.
Peterson.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, Russell Martin. Hard hit ball to second. Perez is there, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Kike Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1 home. Drilled to the left side. From his knees, the throw. Throw gets him at first. Highway robbery right there as the inning is over. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Manny Pena is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth. And with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here.
What a play.
Line towards center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He was a ground out victim last time up. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Hernan Perez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Dodgers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Dodgers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Clayton Kershaw notches his 3rd win of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now.
Welcome to this edition of Inside the Show. There will be 42s everywhere today in honor of the barrier-breaking Jackie Robinson. Before we get there, though, here's what happened yesterday. Starting out in the NL West, the Los Angeles Dodgers got 12 hits in this one as they stomped the Brewers 6-0. Entering the day's action, the Dodgers are leading the National League West, while the Brewers are atop the NL Central. The Padres hit 3 long balls as they got a road win against Arizona 7-3. In the standings, the Diamondbacks sit in 4th place in the National League West, while the Padres are 2nd in the division. The Giants completed the long 4-game sweep as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-3. They now have 6 straight victories. As of today, the Giants are in 3rd place in the NL West, and the Rockies are at the bottom of the division. The Atlanta Braves combined for a 4-hitter as they got the best of the visiting Mets 4-1. Heading into the day, the Braves are atop the National League East division, and the Mets are at the bottom of the division. Rhys Hoskins had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate, leading Philadelphia to victory over the Marlins 10-5. Entering the day's action, the Marlins are in 2nd place in the NL East, and the Phillies are 4th in the division. Jeremy Hellickson got the win, throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run, leading the Nationals to a win over the Buccos 5-3. As of right now, the Nationals are in 3rd place in the NL East, while the Pirates sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. The Cubs set 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-4. At the start of the day, the Cubs are in 3rd place in the NL Central, and the Angels are in 2nd place in the AL West. The St. Louis Cardinals swatted 4 home runs in this one as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 13-1. As of today, the Reds are in 4th place in the NL Central, while the Cardinals are 2nd in the division. The Chicago White Sox smacked 15 team hits as they pummeled the Yankees 8-0. Heading into the day, the Yankees are in 2nd place in the AL East, and the White Sox are in 2nd place in the AL Central. Lourdes Gurriel had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate as Toronto took care of the Rays 11-6. Entering the day's action, the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, while the Rays are 3rd in the division. The Boston Red Sox allowed only 5 hits in the game as they blew out Baltimore 7-1. At the start of the day, the Red Sox are leading the American League East, while the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. The Cleveland Indians beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 5-4. As of today, the Royals are atop the AL Central, while the Indians are 3rd in the division. The Tigers halted their 6-game losing streak as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 4-0. As of right now, the Twins are in 3rd place in the AL Central, while the Tigers are at the bottom of the division. The Mariners' first baseman, number 20, was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, as the Mariners downed Houston 6-4. Heading into the day, the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division, while the Astros are atop the division. Joakim Soria earned the 3rd W of his season, leading the A's to the win over Texas 4-3. Entering the day's action, the Rangers sit in 4th place in the American League West, and the Athletics are 2nd in the division. And that's our show on this Jackie Robinson Day. Should be a lot of great games as well as celebrations of the great number 42. Talk to you again tomorrow.
First opened for business in 1962. We are just about ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball, and it's next on the show. Julio Urias will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last. Three.
Digging in, Cody Bellinger. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Bellinger.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Iglesias is up with it. One there. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The first
into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Votto.
Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now batting, Cody Bellinger. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Right, Cody Bellinger.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's a ball.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite.
Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. And a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Number 42 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready now for Cincinnati. Kurt Casale, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Kurt Casale.
Hit in the air to right field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. In now for the Reds, Aristides Aquino. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Number 42.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's under it, and that's the first out of the inning. And that brings up Scott Schebler. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda. He's 0 for 5. Schebler. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bellinger has it in his tracks. 2 gone. So striding in, Cody Bellinger. A 2-out hit and win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hit hard towards second. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And there will be joy in Tinseltown. The Dodgers are going to walk off winners.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Kenta Maeda gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the National League West, the Los Angeles Dodgers combined to give up just 5 hits as they walked off against the Reds in extra innings 2-1. Fernando Tatis Jr. was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as the Friars took care of the Rockies 4-3. The Marlins knocked out 12 hits as a team as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 5-0. The Phillies launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-4. The Cardinals had 12 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 7-4. The Orioles took down the Red Sox on the road 4-3. The Royals starting pitcher, number 21, got his 3rd win this season as Kansas City disposed of the Chi Sox 3-0. The Toronto Blue Jays got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 6-2. The Indians center fielder, number 35, collected 6 runs driven in on a total of 3 hits, leading the Tribe over the Mariners 14-2. The Angels totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-2. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.